Shut up and sit down.
Shut down, getting elimination on King Cole. And it's King down. Shut down. Up the road. Shutdown getting a down on two.
Down again. Well, 3, 4. getting red, moving in, getting elimination shutdown, also suffering.
No, actually, Wolf is actually having a stroke.
I am?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So we got one ammo bag. I think
Don't put the ammo bag in front of the.
I'm so confused.
Let's just go to the game. just go.
Welcome everyone to Amateur Hour Commentary. I am the Wolf Craze, and joining me in old fashion is Titch 1987. How you doing, man? It's been a while since we've last casted together, it feels like.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a bit, but we've always been around. I was doing the production for you guys yesterday, as a lot of people know. I'm still here. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm surprised the production went so smoothly, especially because you were teaching at the same time. How'd that go, actually?
Pretty good. Considering that, if anybody watched the stream yesterday, aside from Discord and Skype both being going at the same time and completely destroying my audio monitoring, making it next to impossible to actually dial in volumes to a somewhat normal level. Other than that, it was actually perfect. Not a single transition was messed up. I don't know if you saw that, but it was perfect.
That is impressive. There's usually, even with Paco on the helm, there's usually at least one screw up by one of us. But yeah, so you were teaching rap. Do you feel like he absorbed it well?
Yeah, but like halfway through it, he was basically, you do this, do this, do this. And I'm like, yep. So I do it. And then basically my goal was to go over everything, like how it all works. And then I was like, basically, I want you to tell me what I need to do before I do it. If you can do that, then if you are doing production, and we know that you can actually, the steps to take. But originally he was like, yeah, no, I figured I download Streamlabs and I just run production. You just walk me through it. I'm like, that is not going to work. So a lot of you guys know that whenever we have like guest casters, I always say to people, like, seeing it behind the scenes of what we do, like, is it more work than you expected or less work or kind of what you figured? This is a dude that's been a part of AHC and been in a number of how many friggin' streams, and he didn't realize half the shit that we were doing behind the scenes. Now he sees it, and he can't, like, he's like, wait, you have to do that every time you go back to the net? I'm like, yes, we have to do that every time. Otherwise, you get this double audio effect. Like, so you have to go in and you have to, like, mute one stream and then come back to it and unmute it. And then it's just like, this Paco was doing that. I'm like, yeah, dude, like, this is funny, man.
Yeah, as one person trying to run it all, it's there's a lot of buttons you got to press, and there's a lot of things you have to focus on, particularly with audio balancing, smooth transitions, knowing who's going live, who's not. If a scene or not a scene, but like the broadcast crashes, and you got to find another link. By the way, I sent you, Paco, a link for the Looney Tunes. I don't know why that one's not working. It might be incorrect in the Discord, so use that one instead.
Which one are you using?
It should be in the Discord.
Underscore.
Yeah.
You probably didn't do the double underscore. Oh, it's because you did Daffy.
Well, that was the link that was in the North American Firewall League Discord, so I'll let Cherith know to correct it. I'll send them the right one.
Well, as I said last time, anything that I post for games, I have the links. I don't post it in there, so if you just ask me, and I will give them to you.
Yeah, well, this one I knew I was following Daffy. Like, I've done it before, and I was like, why do I not see him live at all? And then I got a notification shortly after when he said he was going live. But anyway, we have the Looney Tunes in Ninjas with Guns Black and White.
Choose again?
Yeah, I don't know.
3,600. We're only 3,600.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually it's an internet issue, like an internet.
I know. I've been telling her that for a while.
I mean, if you unplug your internet to reset it, unplug it, wait 15 seconds, put it back in, should be good to go. Sometimes my internet does that too. I just have to kind of reset it,
I'll go
He's running at the same bit rate that I was running yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Strange. Please. Thanks, Michael. But yeah, we have Looney Tunes and Ninjas with guns black and white. I don't have the stats. I'm not like Timber, where I'm prepared for that. I'm sure it's in the Discord somewhere. I might look that up. But what we do have for you are the rosters, and we can start with the Looney Tunes. Now, many of you should already know who they are, but here we have Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny, Marvin, Lola, Nasty Canasta, Yosemite, and Roadrunner tonight. Those who are playing include Daffy, Bugs, Roadrunner, and I believe he said Lola. I could be wrong on that one, but definitely those three, Daffy, Bugs, and Roadrunner. So we'll see them playing this evening. And over on NWG Black and White, we have the following: Tay, Bees Off, Cougar Hunter, Frankie One Shot, Dreamy Suave, Joker, not Joker, Jorker, and Birds the Word. And that's going to be your two teams this evening. I did put up a poll. I was informed that people are actually paying attention to the poll. And the only reason why I didn't think anyone was paying attention to it is because we hardly ever get numbers in there. Even with about like 20 people, there's usually like 5 votes. So if you are interested in checking out the poll, it is
Don't forget to turn off that image.
It is up and ready to go. So if you want to cast your vote, go ahead and do so. You only get one. So be sure to make it count. You can't reverse it. Once you log it, it is what it is. Currently, Tunes have 3 votes. NWG has none. And before we start talking about maps and stuff like that, we do have an announcement. But at this point, I'm going to let Titch take it away, and I will sit back and enjoy the roast.
All right. So we've been working on something with the Pro League. And we've got a fun little thing to do during the downtime before. So the EU side of things are about to wrap up. Actually, they should have wrapped up this week. So we're going to have a little bit of downtime. So to fill something in, we've brought to you guys a fun little thing, a one-time event we're going to call Fantasy Firewall. So what we are going to do is we are looking to get volunteers, high caliber players preferably. We're going to get 16 NA players and 16 EU. So you're going to give us your PSNs. You're going to give Venny and Sean if you're EU. They're taking care of the EU side, and we are taking care of the NA side. So we're going to gather up all these PSNs, and then we're going to handpick 16 players, and we're going to separate them into 2 groups of 8. And that way we can separate teammates and really mix things up a little bit for some potential fun. Then once we've got our 2 teams of 8 sorted out, we're going to put them out to you guys, the community. We're going to put out a Facebook poll, and you're going to vote for 4 people in both of those groups. Those 4 people, the top 4, are going to become a team. The top 4 of both 8 groups of 8 are going to play each other to find out which team is the better. And the same thing is going to happen on the EU side. And then the EU is going to versus the NA side. And we're going to see who comes out on top based on your guys' votes. So should be fun. And it's all going to be done based on Pro League rules. So it's going to be 8 rounds, 4 maps, and a whole lot of fun. Also, you'll see the Canada flag there is it's just a maple leaf, just sort of slapped in the middle. Weird little side note. And that's because Wolf put just the American flag, and I had to explain to him that NA is not United States, that Canada is also involved in that, and technically Mexico too. Although he was adamant that that's Central America, and we were kind of talking about continents, but it's fine, whatever. I will eliminate Mexico. Sorry for the Spanish people in chat, but apparently you don't belong. That's not by my doing, that's Wolf, so don't hate me. However, he said he couldn't find a better picture to have the Canada flag and the United States flag together. So Wolf and I Paco and I on roughly 30 seconds of Google came up with this. Yeah, seems to fit pretty well, I think. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. Good work, Wolf. Appreciate you. But if you guys are interested in that, make sure you send us your PSNs so that way we can get you on the list and see what we can do.
But we have started already, and we are first
How in the
on
hell?
containment.
That was quick.
They are not delaying in the slightest, and it looks like the Tunes are going to be holding the lab area next to the server room, which we saw or see quite often here on containment. Already NWG breaching that particular room, getting there nice and quick, but Tay seeing a lot of red.
If we have too late, we'll bail. We'll push both sides already.
Okay, the back double doors, there's 2 C4s and a sensor on it. Okay.
Right now, not a lot happening. Everybody just getting into position. Looney Tunes maintaining their defense here.
Stay in cover, Joker.
Watch out,
Cover, Joker.
Tay trying to blind fire around the corner,
nobody down.
get them on their
That's
toes.
fine. You save the flash. Save the flash. You save the flash too. Save the flash. Save the flash for a knock, baby. Save the flash for a knock.
A lot of shots. Just barely birds were getting the pound on after there.
NWG trying to push in now, capitalizing on down Daffy Duck. Looks like Bugs down Jorker, and Tay has also been eliminated.
Get him, Joker. Get him, Joker. Yeah.
Bugs and Roadrunner both go down. Marvin comes around from behind and saves his teammates from an irreversible fate, and that's it. By the skin of their teeth, Looney Tunes get the first victory here on containment, pushing them ahead with a score of now 1-0. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be playing a full 12, so if you were not expecting to be up late, well, change your plans because we're going to be here a while. But if they go as fast as that, who knows? Maybe it'll be a little bit slower. Why don't we say hey to everybody who's in chat right now? We got Drywall, Viper, Cinderella, of course, Titch and Paco are here. Daffy Duck is also here providing some support to us. Appreciate that, of course. We know it was a bit of a late announcement for everybody. It was up on Facebook a little late, and it's up on our Discord a little late. Some of us actually forgot something was going on today. It wasn't until a few hours ago that I actually remembered. So, fortunately, we were able to bring this event to you guys. But yeah, there's not much I could say about that poster. You know, I kind of whipped something together, and I don't really need to defend myself, but at the moment, I feel like I need to. So the whole Canadian thing was, it was just absent-minded. I forgot. All right. And secondarily, when Titch was saying, you know, the USA is not the only country in North America. And it's like, well, I know that. But when he was talking about, well, what country is in Europe? Like a bunch of countries. Right?
Exactly. So why would you have one flag for
you misuse when speaking to me? You misuse the words country and continent. If you were referring to continent, it would have been a different story. And yes, I am terrible in geography, and I admitted to that several times. But I still stand by the fact that Mexico, though technically part of the continent, is still Central America, not North America. Just throwing that out there. I could be wrong.
Holy fuck.
Forget the textbooks.
Somebody has that
Forget
here.
school and what everybody taught you. Mexico is Central America, ladies and gentlemen. You learned it here.
Central America. That.
Incontinent? Yeah, probably. You know, I feel like being incontinent right now just out of spite, but I'd be the only one impacted by that. So,
Central America, the docking of North and South America.
Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, we're back on containment with Looney Tunes, which is spelled with the musical tunes.
That's how the show is spelled.
I know, I just felt like pointing it out. You know why it's tunes like that? Because there's song and dance and anyway, Looney Tunes pushing out of the white room.
I'm done here. I'm done.
It's technically a kid show after all. And we're seeing a replication of the previous gunfight as NWG is setting up in the lab, and perhaps a little bit different of a defense, setting out proximity mines, sitting a little bit more in the server room than what Looney Tunes were doing. But of course, the laptop's upstairs, so Tunes are going to have to make their way downstairs. And hopefully they'll avoid the white stairs.
Well, Bugs Bunny's on Eagle Eye right now, so they're probably going to have a pretty good idea that what they're going to have to do to push this. Looks like there's no C4 for NWG here. I think there was only proximity and a concussion mine that I saw on that door.
Remember, call the contacts, call a nade. Don't be fidgety. Breathe it out.
Tay, being the leader of NWG, he is very vocal and communicative with his team, provides really good instruction at times, but at the same time he's also very excitable, so we'll probably hear a lot from him in this coming exchange. And the Looney Tunes are taking a little bit calmer of an approach.
Yeah, I do. Dude, whatever you're doing, Daffy. Let's do the try. We'll try and get the back C4 door. You know how we grenade that one? Oh shit. Okay.
Good shit.
Talk it out. Talk it out. Just talk it out.
Sounds like some explosions occurred,
Yeah, just stay tight.
causing NWG to stir just a little bit.
All right, and I'm here to support them if needed.
Back on?
They're going to the front. No, double doors are still there. The single
Okay,
door is
cool.
gone.
Okay.
Okay, Joe, we good. Rotate, Joe. Rotate.
Just set up on that little glitch spot.
All right, anybody got heavy duty?
Tune still not picking up the firewall.
I'm saying check this room.
About to walk right into the line of fire of NWG, of course, setting up in those back lab areas,
Okay.
narrowly escaping that proximity mine. Marvin sneaking behind that window.
Bugs is this
Okay,
set up
Jorky's on the other side.
Left or right?
You got your
He's
laser
on the right of me.
Yep, behind us.
Be careful. No, he's up. Listen, Dream, don't waste it, Dream.
Bugs Bunny gets down on Dreamy Suave.
Don't waste it.
And grenade goes out, not finding any hit markers, but giving them enough time to push in just a little bit.
I'm hurt too.
Birds to word, picking Dreamy Suave up.
Get out of there. Don't waste it. Let him come to you.
A lot of grenades going out, but not really doing much damage.
You don't gotta return excess fire.
Smoke grenade goes out. Daffy Duck getting really red.
Watch your ammo, Joker. Joker, don't just fire the fire. Just watch your ammo. How much you got? How much you got?
38.
That's why I'm telling you not to waste it. Make them come to you. Don't expose yourself to shoot them. I've yet to really push my gun.
Okay, I'm gonna smoke
And
ahead.
I got a
We'll take
closer
up the gun
position.
circle.
Don't waste shit. Make them come to you, man.
They're trying to get smoke in there, pushing in towards the server room door, blind firing into the window, getting it down, but going down himself.
He's throwing out two in the server room.
Pick your boy up. Good job.
Birds of word, eliminating multiple members of Looney Tunes.
Oh. Shit, Marvin's still alive.
Good shit.
Yeah, Marvin's still
Good
alive.
shit.
He's
Just
got it.
hold it.
All right.
Buddy, I don't know what to
Go
say.
get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go
They're all in
get
the
it.
server room.
Only one member left for
Come get
Looney
somebody here.
Tunes.
Switch it out. Switch out. Go, Burks.
Marvin holding his team up right now.
39 seconds. You gotta make a move.
Yo, why would you
Not a lot of time left for him to do much. He still has 4 members left to eliminate. And he's still got to get the objective and the hack, and the laptop being upstairs, he doesn't have enough time. Now it's just a matter of getting as many kills as possible. That's it, Dreamy Suave ending it, eliminating Marvin, and NWG getting a victory, making the score now 1-1, and it is tied. What's up, Cougar? How you doing, dude? Frankie One Shot, how are you? Nice of you guys to stop in. Appreciate it.
What's up, cuh? These guys better hold it together without me. Probably.
Well, they did just tie it up. They did pretty well there. We'll see where we go next. What other map? So we kind of knew containment was going to happen, and we can reasonably assume office is gonna be a map of choice here, and possibly district. But is there anything else that
For sure.
you think they're going to pick?
Looney Tunes are pretty common for embassy.
Okay.
I think embassy is going to be Looney Tunes pick. Aside from that, it'd be nice to see a docs. We rarely see a docs. It'd be kind of nice to see one.
Yeah, we got to see one with creme brulee the other day, and that's a rarity for sure.
Yeah.
What's up, Daddy? How you doing?
That's true, we did. Cinderella said, was that someone at Titch? Sorry, what were we talking about for that? I completely, I don't remember what that message was about.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
No clue.
I don't know.
But you know what map we have been seeing, which I'm kind of surprised about, is Newsroom. We've seen that a couple of times already, and it's an interesting choice. But do you think there's a chance we're going to actually see that?
I got an attitude. Listen, yo,
Newsroom?
attitude
Not likely. Like, have we ever really seen Newsroom picked in League play?
A couple of times lately, actually, in two separate matches, we've seen it. And I remember commenting how bizarre of a choice that was. And in fact, I was even taken off guard just a little bit. But I don't know. I don't foresee these two teams ever picking Newsroom. I think they're very traditional in the sense that we're going to see a lot of the routine maps. But if there is going to be an awkward one, I mean, Newsroom has been popping up. There's a chance it could happen. I'd rather see Hangar, if you were to ask me. That's a map that I think is underplayed and underrated.
Well, it looks like we're switching hosts, I guess.
Yeah, it seems as though Jorker was having some connection issues originally, but they continued to play. They were considering eliminating themselves early on, but decided against it. Because who knows? You don't want to lose that defensive spot, you know?
Yeah. So someone who forgot about the HC thing tonight, well, let's put out names. But somebody that was supposed to set the stream up just realized it in the last minute after somebody, not naming names, but somebody beside me put the message out and was like, yo, who's doing the game tonight? So somebody was like, crap, there's a game? When is it? Oh, yeah, 9:30. I'm getting set up right now. And then it was like, who's casting? And then not naming names, but one of the casters was like, oh, crap, I totally forgot. I have a thing with my girlfriend. And Wolf was like, it's fine. Sorry, not naming names. But the dude beside me was like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And then I was like, it's okay. I'll be there. And then we didn't hear from the other guy.
It is safe to say it's Rad's fault, yes. But yeah, not to name any names.
That's kind of how that happened. And that all transpired at probably about, I'd say 8:45.
If only. Could you imagine if that happened at 8:45?
It had to have been, I don't know. I probably didn't respond until...
Yeah, no, your pings were way late. That happened like a few hours ago.
Yeah, because my phone was on low power mode.
Oh, gotcha. And also, I think Viper was asking if you had tested positive because you were mentioning how you weren't feeling well before.
Oh yeah, no. I'm good.
You're clean, just not clean, but yeah, results came back negative.
Do you guys want next?
Yeah, just I don't know, and I feel fine. I'm totally good now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was just weird.
Yeah. So, what else is new, dude? You sent out your PSVR headset.
I got the box. I'm taking it in tomorrow when I go to work.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just send it in to get mailed off so that way I can get that fixed.
I noticed that on the very edge of the perimeter of my left lens, that a pixel's out. And if I looked really close, I could see the yellow, red, blue. And I was like, that's one pixel out. I hope my headset doesn't start dying right before the PS5 comes out. That would suck. I'm just checking Discord for stuff right now.
No, and then so the Rocket League league that we're in starts. Mm-hmm. We got our schedule now, so we're gonna be playing our first game this week.
Nice. And let's talk about how well you guys have been playing and what's been going on there. So how's AHC Rocket League going?
You know, we were doing really well. And then we figured right before we played League, we would get in like the shittiest games that we've ever had in our lives done and out of the way. So that's been about 2 days of that. And then
okay, so this is a strategic move of really sucking it up and
yeah, partially strategic in the way that we've just been, sucking purposely to get it out of our system. The other issue is Epic Games and their stupid hard resets of their, like always for a month. Like it's every time, and it's every couple of seasons they'll do a hard reset of the ranking system. And for a month or so, the ranking system's just a mess. Like. Paco and I are somehow down in Diamond 2, and we're playing against people with like champ tournament winner tags. Like the tournaments have just started this season, and they've got champ wins, and we're like supposed to be Diamond 2, apparently according to Epic. And we're playing against these people. I don't get it. But
well, hopefully it all work itself out within like six months or so, right?
It'll work itself out. It's just the first month after it's just a nightmare.
Yeah, it was very loopy. Rap and I were playing ranked, and I'm trying to maintain my gold 2, which isn't great by any standards, but we were trying to get him up to gold 2 as well. And we were the matchmaking, like what you guys were experiencing last night, seemed to be flip-flopping. You'd go against a really crappy team, and you'd do incredibly well and be like, okay, well, you're wondering why they're even going up against you. It doesn't seem like they're at that level yet. And then the next one, you're going up against the same or a different group, and they're significantly better than you.
So, like, Bacchus Mods will show your MMR, and it will also show your MMR adjustments over the course of the day or the time that you've been playing. Like, we're steady. Like, we're not moving up, we're not moving down, which is annoying as all hell as Diamond 2 when we finished champ, or we were champ last season, right? So it's like being 2 ranks lower than where you were. I can understand Diamond 3, but come on, like Diamond 2, Div 2, you gotta be kidding me. So then it's like one game we're winning 5-0, and it's just like an absolute smoke show, and it's the next game you got people just air dribbling pitches off the ceiling, and you're just like, what the hell, dude? Like, it does.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's 14 grand champ tag. Oh Christ, here we go.
It feels very unbalanced. So like you get maybe 1 or 2 victories, but then you're immediately kicked back by some really good teams, and so like you never end up making progress, and you always remain stagnant. So even if you were to go up a division or 2, you'd get knocked right back down. It's crazy.
Like I said, that's why it's always like that for the first month until the upper divisions start to work their way up. Like once the Grand Champs and then now Supersonic are up there, then that sort of levels out. Are we in? Oh,
we are about to go in, and we are heading into office with Looney Tunes setting up defenses now in the first floor office, which is a sweet spot to actually have. So last statement on the whole Rocket League thing, with that going on, with Pitch and Paco going to be playing in this little tournament thing, we are going to do our best to try to cover it, of course, but we'll see how well that goes, and we'll keep you guys informed. If you want to stay up to date in all of our community happenings, be sure to hit our Discord panel below, also our Facebook group channel, and follow us over there. NWG black and white on the second floor, moving in towards the main lobby. Birds to word. They're on cams with Eagle Eye, not finding any members of the Tunes. Going to quickly learn where they're actually defending.
Bugs will see them come down the stairs, and we don't want to watch that little opening. Yeah, we're just watching the dog leg and straight.
That's fine. Fucking Firewall now. There's nothing showed up. Listen, we can start getting set up. Remember, 1 guy come down the middle, 2 guys coming down this stairs. Get ready to breach. Yeah, 1 guy.
Still got to go get the Firewall there.
Drop, you're gonna take the middle.
You might as well if you haven't yet.
They have plenty of time. They'll remain safe trying to go get that, and they did. Now they know where the laptop is, and figuring out how to breach this area is always challenging because you could take the zigzag, or not the zigzag. You can take the main entrance, or you could shoot from the distance. And either way, it's going to be a relatively difficult task.
I'm watching dog leg.
One in Joker spot, so maybe if we could somehow get a nade.
One person left of the dog leg,
Watching the
or maybe
stairs.
two.
We call it the Joker spot, baby.
Yeah. Joker staircase.
Oh, okay.
Listen, they like to move C4, so be careful over here and shit.
We need smoke though. We got it.
Moving slow, NWG being weary of the equipment, possible C4s, and proximity mines as they have been laid down in the past. Tay making his way into the zigzag while his teammates are pushing towards the main entrance into that back office area. Shots fired.
Gets down on Tay.
It's 2 downs, 1 more, and he's completely eliminated Jorker, reviving him for the last time. That's it. Daffy eliminates him. Now it's a 4v3. Toon's still standing strong.
Okay, everybody breathe.
Tried to fucking pee.
Get real red, go ahead and have it.
No
No
smoke.
smoke with the dart.
I got
Okay.
That's what I was saying. I got flashes too. So
To the right, they're all to the right. You gotta try to nade over. They're all tucked to the right.
Throw the smoke.
But they're behind the board. They're not hard right. They're not where I hang out.
Throw the smoke, then throw the flashes all the way in the back.
Smoke coming in.
Smoke ready to go out. Daffy Dog shooting through the smoke. Gets it down on Bird. Marv gets down. Elimination on Jorker.
One left of the dog leg.
That's 2 more down. 1 member left on NWG as Bird
Pick him up, Dream.
is bleeding out and his teammate cannot pick him back up.
Behind the cart.
There's nothing we can do. Listen, it's fine. One fight. Take the fight. On to the next match. Take the fight. On to the next match.
Switch with me, someone.
What the fuck is
Here, I got a
that?
ammo
What
bag
the
right here.
fuck
Okay,
is
never mind.
I got it.
Dreamy Suave retreating instead of pushing forward. Don't know if he's trying to tactically do something or just run down time at this point, but there's extraordinary challenge he faces in trying to get to that laptop.
Get on to the next one, bro.
I don't
Get
have
up the
double
stairs.
time, so
So then fuck it, get in there and fight it out and get to the next match. Or, go upstairs and try to breach somewhere else.
Don't give up, bro. Shit.
Don't taggy it, try to... Yeah, just don't taggy the same spot.
Go upstairs and try to breach somewhere else, he says, but I don't think that's going to work as Daffy Duck gets elimination on Dreamy. And that's going to bump them up now. Scored 2-1. Looney Tunes taking the lead.
Good shit.
Tough spot to breach, as always. Anytime you get that location, you feel confident you can win, but it has been successfully breached in the past, so there's no unbreachable location that we have found yet, although some have a very high success rate at defending. By chance, did you get to watch the Firewall Friday?
I did.
What do you think of Post 15, the new map?
It looks like it could be a nightmare.
Yeah. How so?
Like it looks
For
big.
the attack or defense?
Both, really. It's a very volatile map that I can see. I mean, like it looks like there's a lot of places that you can come in, depending on where the spawn is. It looks big. Part of that problem is going to be if you got a defensive team, you don't necessarily have a lot of the time. Like if you do it slow, if you're one of those slow progressive teams, you're gonna run down a lot of time.
Ping pong table. We'll try and get Joker.
And that's sort of how it feels. It feels like it's a very big map, and there's multiple different places that you can go. So it's going to be a matter of almost forcing a rush. And I think defensively, for that reason, it's going to be potentially rough. But it's also going to be defensively rough because of the height and the openness in some of the areas.
Yeah. I was going to say even though the map size and openness, it seems like it'd be treacherous for the defensive team and even the attacking team, depending on how
that
you
flip
play
side.
it. But the spawn points are going to be I mean, that's going to be the critical factor. I mean, you can have big open space. Like if you take office, for example, the central location is quite open. There are areas that you can duck behind and stay hidden, but you get the laptop or the ping pong tables spawn sometimes, and that's a wide open location. So, I mean, it all depends. I'm sure with post 15, despite the spawn location for the defensive spot, there's going to be opportunity to defend and set up traps and stuff of that sort.
Potentially move it. But I mean, on the defensive side, it looks like there's a lot, because of that, there's going to be a lot of places you can catch a team off guard. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. It's going to be one of those maps that have like, it's going to have a lot of stages and a lot of transitions of gameplay through, as people sort of find that first initial thing, and that's what people do, and then somebody finds a way around it, and it's going to be one of those ones where it's just strategy develops quite a bit, I think.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't turn into another newsroom scenario, where it seems like it's very big, a lot of different avenues, a lot of open areas, yet no one really plays it because of that. Here we are back on Office. Looney Tunes now on the attack. NWG getting ping pong, and they seem very confused in which direction they want to go, so they ended up splitting. A little bit late getting into position. Marvin moving up, risking his life.
As Jorker gets it down on Marvin, gets the elimination.
Now they're down one. Tunes at a disadvantage. Goes grenades going out though, forcing Tay to breach the stairwell and getting shot at by all remaining members of the Looney Tunes. And now it's equal again. Bugs going down by Bird's the word. Successful revive. Roadrunner downing Bird. Dreamy Swabway getting the revive. And Daffy just laying that gunfire, not allowing him to get up successfully. Roadrunner, last remaining member here, getting his teammates up.
Okay, I'm going to pull forward and watch the cafeteria.
And there's two more people left on NWG pushing towards the kitchen area as the Tunes move forward past midfield.
Find him, Joker. Find him.
So it looks like Daffy going to go and try and hit the laptop here.
Yes, it's open.
It's always dangerous to do this though, because you are left wide open, so they're going to really have to rely on each other with these call-outs.
Bugs and Roadrunner should stay up as they do. As Burrs gets down on Roadrunner, but gets perfect elimination. Bugs in a 2v1 situation now.
Oh no, and now Daffy Duck left all alone to fend for himself against two members of NWG.
There's two people there.
All he needs to do is try to survive here. Get stuck behind the beanbag chair.
He gets out there with his life.
All he really needs to do is survive. Try to get these last two eliminations and do a quick hack at the end there to get a victory.
You should be good right now. They can't shoot you.
Don't go down there. Stay where you are. Watch your left.
Daffy trying to get some ammo.
Now they're above the top of the stairs, right? Hold on, you got one to the right-hand side. Yep, one back in the center.
Go inside. Go inside the cafeteria.
They just got some. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going this way. Just chill.
Go up the stairs. They might be going that way too, buddy.
He's up. He's down below.
I'm trying to get eyes on him.
Yep, they're up there. They're up there, Daff.
Okay, yeah, so you gotta come up those stairs to your right. Be careful.
They still have 2.5 minutes. Daffy Duck does not have to rush this. He take his time, get one elimination after the other. But he has to filter them into a 1v1. He cannot go up against both of them.
They're gonna be going that way.
You got one in the on the right side.
Nice. As he gets Dreamy Suave down, eliminated. That gets out. See if he can.
Narrowly escapes there. Oh, and so close.
They won. If they don't say nothing, don't worry about it.
Bird's the word, getting the final limb on Looney Tunes, and NWG ties it back up, now making it a 2-2 game. Very good effort by Daffy. narrowly escaping. If I were him, I probably wouldn't have run back into that office.
Yeah, I think the office was bad because I mean, there's one door separating you, and that's sort of what happened there. Yeah, I think going back up to that stairwell would have been the better option there.
Yeah, just veering right, even, you know, getting around, creating more distance, and luring Birds of Word into that spot. He would have had the advantage. But good effort nonetheless, especially being the last person alive against 2. So close on that.
Yeah, disengage, try to get as much distance as possible, and you know, the further that they have to chase you, the more chance you have to maybe surprise them around a corner.
All right, Joker.
You know what I mean?
Got him
Absolutely. That's the tactic I always play. If I'm going up against 2 people, I try to filter them into the narrowest passageway that I can.
Yeah, you scream like a girl when you do it, though, right?
I do. Yeah. Well, because I get scared, you know. Got grenades flying at me, bullets whizzing past my ear. I want to try to win. Sometimes you just got to let it out, though, you know? Hey, man, it's my war cry, that's all. What's up, Lola? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in.
He strikes fear in the hearts of his enemies by the screech of a siren.
The enemies that cannot hear me, yeah.
Just his entire teammate. His whole team just bleeding from the eardrums by the end of the game. What's going on, Timber?
So again, for those who are just tuning in, we did review or go over preview, I should say, not review, preview an event that is coming up that's going to be run and operated by the Pro League, and we are going to cast it as an event that is going to take place right before the new season starts. Let's just talk about that again. Again, Titch, you're very much better at explaining this, so go ahead and take it away.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to be, for those interested in joining, we're going to be taking your PSNs, and we are going to handpick 16 players, not teams, but players. And we are going to do 16 for the NA side and 16 for the EU side. If you are on the EU side, you're going to give your names to Demolition Sean and Veni Vidi Vici. They are taking care of the EU side. We're going to take care of the NA side. So we're going to get all these PSNs. We're going to hand select 16 players. We're going to split them up into 2 groups of 8. And then you, the community, are going to vote on 4 players in each group. And those 4 players are going to be a team. And then the team of Group 1 will verse the team of Group 2 under Pro League rules. And the winner of that is going to play the winners of the EU side. So we're going to have the EU Team 1 and Team 2 play. And the winner of them will play the winner of NA. We're going to see who wins the Firewall draft, or the Fantasy Firewall draft, the NA side or the EU side.
And it's all going to depend on you in the end, because you're going to be the ones picking the top 4 for each of those groups. So be sure to stay tuned in if you're not already part of our Discord or our Facebook group page. Be sure to join those links in the panels below. And I believe there's going to be a poll over on the Facebook group page where you can participate. So if you want to be involved, be sure to head to those locations. And congratulations, Frankie.
Something tells me there's some trolling going on.
I mean, I'm going to say congratulations just because I don't know, but if it's not true, then no harm, no foul, I guess.
Congratulations, Frankie.
Yep. But we are heading back into our next round on Embassy with NWG starting off in the main lobby.
Push out left. Pop through that door,
Joker, I want you to guard this stairwell. Stay behind this at all times until
So we got, this is, I imagine, a pick from Looney Tunes. And it looks like they're doing a pretty standard Looney Tunes defense on this one, because they got a spawn location that they generally defend very well.
Yeah, being pushed up so far, I mean, this isn't traditional. they're
Can we peek that
not
stage
sitting in the
at the fast?
conference
Let
room.
the
They're
speed
not
peek that stage.
sitting on the balcony, which we usually see teams do. In fact, I know my team even pulls that move. Instead, they're pushed up a little bit further to try to catch them off guard at an earlier time here. And I saw not chicken noodle soup, creme brulee doing the same thing in their match this past week, really pushing up midfield, trying to capitalize on getting them early.
So Jeremy's asked how we're picking the players for the tournament. So along with Vinny and Sean, we will be working that out. And basically what we want to do is we don't want teammates within the same group. So if, say, all of a team joins, we might only take one or two of those, or if, like I should say, if all 4 members of a team were to put in their PSNs, we're probably only going to take 1 or 2 out of that team because we want to split people up and keep, and generally, we don't want a team dynamic to sort of already be formed, if that makes sense.
We want a bunch of people who are already part of different teams now on a new formulated team of a bunch of different people they're not necessarily accustomed to playing with. And that's going to require people who are interested to send us their PSNs. And from that pool, we're going to be selecting the 16 members from which we're going to create those groups for the viewers to pick from and who they think are the best top 4.
So how are we picking the players for the tournament? That depends on the PSNs that we receive and depends on the players that we get. There's no real specific formula, but there are certain criteria that we do want to make for that reason.
This match going a little bit slower than usual. NWG really taking their time, spacing themselves out. I think Bird's the word. Sitting there on Eagle Eye, trying to get an eye on the enemy. Right now, Looney Tunes just sitting in wait.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to. Is it an impact? Is it an impact? Let me see if we can get to.
I cannot confirm or deny whether or not you'll play with Jesse, as it depends on if Jesse is even in the list, as well as if he's in your group, and if I gotta say it, I hope we'll wait till the game, after the game is over.
Bunch of grenades going out, not really finding their mark. Couple explosions going off, but not doing a heck of a lot of damage. Bird and Dreamy going towards the kitchen side stairs.
Minute 25, minute 25.
Okay, I'm gonna go to
He's
Bugs.
right above me. Right above him.
Nearing a minute left in this round. NWG has to do something here.
Grenades coming at me, shit. Alright, coming.
Grenades going in towards Daffy, narrowly escaping those shots.
Triple down. Nice grenade.
Oh, getting a couple of downs there.
Get grenades out.
Shoot, Joker, shoot.
Go, pick your boy up.
Looks like Roadrunner also goes down. Marvin rushes in, try to provide support. He goes down now. And Jorker pulling it out from behind, keeping his team alive in this. NWG still with the chance to get the victory here with 40 seconds left.
Good, that's it. Find the jammer. One guy stay, one guy find it.
No, yeah, it's over that way, Dream.
Not a bad effort by the Tunes, but Jorker coming in from behind, getting those shots on. A lot better than the Tunes in that gunfight, which is unfortunate because he was outnumbered. NWG getting the victory here, giving them their lead once again, making the score now 3-2.
Yeah, and Last Caress absolutely calling that round that one team would win. Absolutely flawless. Phenomenal.
What's up, Plastic Grass? How are you, man?
But yeah, Dermo, so I gotta be honest with you. I hope Jesse is a part of it. And if we're being honest, I hope the community actually does vote for him, because it's a win-win for my squad, the way I see it. He gets picked, in which case it's a great laugh for us because you guys have to play with Jesse, or whoever the team is has to play with Jesse, and it's going to be an absolute laugh for us. Or B, the community doesn't vote for Jesse, and then we laugh at him because he didn't get picked. There's no loss for me in this at all.
Poor Jesse, man. He's the wolf of your group.
Are you the Jesse of your group?
Perhaps. Not of my group. Of this group, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
this.
I am.
Yeah.
Of this group, yeah. But of your group, he's the wolf.
GDJ, man. GDJ.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna
You got to make another video of that.
make another guy. So
Yeah,
we
you
had
gotta do another one.
I don't know if we do another goddamn Jesse video, but we had we've had a plan for another video for probably like a year now that we've just never bothered to do.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of exciting or enthralling Firewall videos as of late. It's been a while. Then again, like you have your normal, I don't want to say streamers, but normal YouTubers putting out their montages, which is always awesome to see, but nothing as funny as the Goddammit Jesse video and some of the other ones that you've been able to do.
And he loves it when I show people that. Just absolutely loves it. I don't know if you've ever heard a sigh, whatever. I'm like, have you guys seen the goddamn Jesse video? And he's like, oh God, please. I'm like, let me send you the link.
Oh my goodness. A little bit of downtime here, but we will be heading back to Embassy. And I'm curious to know if everybody here in chat was able to catch the Dev Special Firewall Friday this past week, if you got to see post 15, and I'm curious as to your thoughts about it. As we usually see in a lot of these maps, you'll see various assets being reused, whether it comes as boxes or storefronts or servers, stuff of that sort. And as Frank was moving around the map, I got vibes of hangar, of not so much district,
Cargo.
but like cargo, just, some of the more industrial based maps. It was, I don't know if it's if I got the feeling because of the assets or because of the layout, but either way, it still looks really, really nice. It has its own flair to it, but it's still going to feel familiar, I'm sure.
Yeah, it looks big.
So did Newsroom when we first saw it. That's why I'm so afraid it's going to end up being another Newsroom.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to have NWG moving upstairs. And they're going to be taking the upper balcony for the defensive position. But Looney Tunes making a quick push up here.
Somebody's got to hold the short hallway. 2 by birds. Dreamy, you're going to run the Cougar hallway back and forth. Dreamy's going to run the Cougar hallway back and forth. You hear me, Dream? You're going to run the Cougar hallway back and forth. Perfect. Jork, your short hallway in the doorway.
Cougar Hunter getting a call out from his team. I guess they call it the Cougar hallway. Not sure entirely what that means, but I'm assuming that's where he posts up most of the time.
Whatever door is better for him because he's a shooter on whatever side. Copy.
Is the tried and true defense here on Embassy when the laptop is near the balcony. We'll see how well NWG holds it and see if the Tunes can get a successful breach either into the conference room or out into the balcony. Either way, it's going to be a challenge.
I imagine the Cougar hallway is out of camera view, and that's where Cougar makes his money. Call it Death Hallway. Would that be the little hallway at the back of the office?
Yep, okay.
We call it the Death Hallway where Cougar normally gets killed. Shots fired. Wonderful.
Alright, you want to do 2 and 2? And
I've been seeing a lot of red. They can't really breach the balcony area because the pre-fire is there by Jorker and Dreamy Suave.
Don't close the door, but retreat in the hallway so I know if they're pushing on me.
Fuck, I was trying to...
Good.
You ready to push in?
Don't stay stagnant. Don't stay stagnant. Move, exactly. That's fine. They're pushing. Let them push. They're gonna come. Talk to me.
Couple of smokes and grenades going out, trying to get down to that hallway.
Let me know.
It's okay, I'm hurt, but I'm okay.
Getting hit by the concussion mine. Daffy goes in, avoiding shots, sneaking around the corner here, throwing grenades into the back hall, but getting hit. It has been eliminated. Not entirely sure how that happened, but Tay must have gotten a grenade up and over there.
Tay, 3 eliminations there.
Oh, that was a good try, man.
Marvin trying to survive, but cannot.
I have no idea.
As Birds of Word gets the final elimination there, and NWG gets another victory, pushing them further ahead and making the score now 4-2. That's a tried and true defense right there.
Tried and true.
Well, I guess you two are just going to have a reunion and play together once again. I'm sure you both have plenty of time.
I can't blame Cougar. I mean, I went as far as cutting my headset cord. As you know.
God.
And flipping over my coffee table. That's so the story goes.
That is the VR version of castration right there. You castrated yourself to avoid playing with Nick.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'll pick you up in a second. Oh, my headset died.
Blue screen.
Blue screen. That's right. Yeah, it's the equivalent of. Were you in that stream? I think it was Hank and Vong and them. Were you a part of?
I'm not sure.
Me and Frankie.
Oh yes, I was when Hank was streaming and he had all those viewers.
Yeah, Frankie was in there, and then we started. They lost a match, but somebody blue screened. We were harassing so bad. It was so much fun. It was hilarious.
That's great.
They actually did drop, but it was just funny. We're like, oh, yeah, you just happened to lose, and somebody happened to blue screen, eh?
Yeah. Speaking of blue screen, and the reason why this sparked a thought in my head is because there's supposed to be a special announcement coming our way from First Contact Entertainment. No one's entirely sure what it is, but based on the last dev stream, Frank was alluding to something big, some big news. Now, there's some speculation as to what that is, whether it could just be more content or a potential roadmap, which I highly doubt because Sony wants them to keep a very tight lip on the things that they're doing. So I doubt servers? There's a lot of speculation around dedicated servers. And if that's the case, it would make sense because Solaris is on currently released on Oculus. So if you do have a PC VR or you have the Oculus Quest, you're able to play it, and it is great fun, by the way. Has its issues, needs to work, iron out some of the bugs, but it's running really well. No blue screens, some errors, but that's usually not server side, but like application side over on Oculus. But it's been running smooth, no real issues, and it's supposed to be coming to PSVR this year. So if that's the case, I'm wondering if they're dragging their servers with them.
Yeah, and then Firewall Fridays, we're supposed to be coming back.
Not next week, I think the following week.
Yeah, because I said this week. Well, because I said the last Friday and this Friday, potentially both are dev streams.
Which would make sense because I think they usually run 2 weeks where they showcase the new map.
Yeah. So maybe they're going to do the new map, and then maybe next week they're going to... Because there's supposed to be a contractor or something else, right?
I think so, yeah. I could have swore I saw a contract in there, but I think I just saw... What's the Spanish guy's name? Saul? S-A-U-L, I think. So I think it was just a different skin from what I'm used to seeing. So I don't know. Hopefully new contractor. I don't know what they're going to do for equipment. They have teased a toxic gas bomb or a toxic bomb of some sort in the past. I don't know what's taking so long on that, whether it's trying to get the coding right and how it does damage, but
yeah, it looks like heading into the district, but I'm not sure. It looks like Paco was ordering some rays. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that, and
he was on the Rays website. Oh, looks like he's getting himself some energy.
Yeah, the
Right here.
nerve gas mine, Cougar. Yeah, that's what I heard. Interestingly enough, I checked out their protein powders. Now they have I think 4 different kinds, but the one that piqued my interest, it was a Fruit Loop one.
That seems like a wolf flavor.
Yeah, they have funnel cake. They have your traditional chocolate. But Paco, while you're there, you should check out the Fruit Loop one after we get into game here.
All right.
And, it's actually on its way, so I'll let you guys know what that's like. Here we are with NWG starting off in back alley, pushing out towards midfield with the Tunes sitting in the back alley near the marketplace, which is actually a preferred defensive location.
Yeah, back in the marketplace, but it looks like Marvin's gonna push up and probably put some mines or something in the, as people refer to the parking lot area, or give them something to know when somebody's gonna creep up there. Because I mean, we've all seen it before. You get into those alleyways, and you throw the grenades away.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the strat.
Somebody's got to hold middle to keep it even. Me and Joke will hold here.
See that, Paco?
You're good, Joke.
Yo, how much is she?
They're free. Yeah, they get paid to work.
Can we nade? Can we get a bounce off that wall?
It's a door blocker here.
What's on that blocker?
Getting a little bit of slow go here as Birds of War is back on Eagle Eye, trying to get perspective. Joker and Tay pushing closer still towards that parking lot area, apprehensive about pushing too fast.
Do the grenade, yep, nice.
Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful.
Daffy already letting loose 2 of his grenades.
Because you got no backup on the...
All right.
Careful, 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 careful. Listen. Regroup. Bro, regroup.
Tay calling for a regroup here.
Smart choice. They still have plenty of time. They need to reorganize and re-strategize. Figure out how to get back here. Birds of War back on Eagle Eye.
Okay, they're in the store. Are they in the store? Possible they're in the store?
Got one on my motion, running a Coro.
Gummy bears.
Oh, can you go back to the gummy bear one?
Take too much time. Let's go
Guys, there's a game going on. So they're looking at Ray's fucking energy.
This way, 2 on me.
Okay, I have the sour apple kiwi. I might try that next.
Me and Dream will hold here by the motions. Go.
Sorry, guys.
We're waiting.
ADD here. Dreamy starting to push in towards that middle alley. Treacherous path that he's taking.
So they're all in the back alley. The back.
I apologize for my co-caster and production guy who are clearly not all invested into this game.
I very much am. It's just a little bit of a slow go here, and every time that Ray's website comes up, I just gotta take a peek.
You watch the front door and I watch this back door. Copy. I don't know if we could go out the back door right now. I think there's somebody.
Let some shots go out. Daffy Duck's starting to see a little bit of red. As Swimmy Dreamy Suave gets it down, elimination on Bugs. And pushes Daffy, but he goes down.
Oh no, Daffy misfiring there. Shooting towards the door rather than the corner. 2 members left on Looney Tunes.
First word, getting the down on Roadrunner, gets the elimination as well.
Man.
And they push Tay getting the down on Marvin.
Good trade there, but of course Marvin being the last one means the end for the Tunes.
All we need to do now is get that laptop.
Continuing to struggle are the Tunes. They came out pretty strong at the beginning, and with NWG increasing their lead here, it seems as though the momentum is slowing down for them. And it looks like there's a team ace. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are subscribed, hit those aces up in chat. And if you want to be subscribed, let me know. I might just gift you one.
Hot diggity.
Hot diggity dog. You know, Paco, that's a few more aces than what's required.
How many aces are required? What's the magical?
4, because there's only 4 members. I mean, that makes sense, right?
All right.
But you know what? I think they got an ace before, so you might as well. No, you can spam all you want. You should spam those Paco ghosts. That's what you should spam. Those are really sweet.
Real quick, I'm on bottle duty. I'm on bottle duty.
Paco ghosts.
That was crazy.
The Paco in our the ghost in our ear.
Nick with the shades on the ace.
The way that Birds had to dodge
Loving it.
all of those motherfucking grenades, I swear I thought he was
That almost makes the heart look like lips. It almost looks like
Right?
a face. I kind of like it. I like it, Nick.
Yeah, with the top of the A being an upward slanted brow. Yeah, I see it. I like it.
I'm not here for that. I'm here for the money.
They keep talking about you. You're the dream player tonight, bud. So keep it up.
Let's see.
Bud, you're smacking.
You know what? I don't know if I can do it on here because I don't have.
Tell me you have one of those hip clips for your phone.
No, this is so you hear that clicking, right? That's my armrest on my new chair.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I would be like, God
Dude, I'm not that cool, dude. I am not that cool, dude.
Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. Not that cool. Okay.
Yeah. Oh goodness, that's funny.
Wolf pulls out his phone like he's 50 years old.
Hey, Daddy, could you chat one more time? I just had to pull up my phone real quick because I have all my info saved there. So just chat one more time so I can get you on here. I'll get you that sub.
If you have Amazon Prime, so you
True, it's a free sub.
Switch to your Amazon Prime account, and you get a free sub every month.
To your favorite streamers.
Yeah, that's actually in there. It's favorite streamers. That's all it'll allow you to do. That's all it's good for. If you click on the subscribe button, wherever the hell it is, somewhere down here maybe. It used to be up top, but now it's like down at the bottom. I don't know. Yeah, because they changed it, right? Anyway. Even if you already have Amazon Prime from previously, as long as you have a current Amazon Prime subscription, you are good.
I didn't hear that time, Paco.
Yeah, I didn't hear it at all. The alert box is like off.
Yeah. You know, I really worked hard in getting those audio clips in there and getting those animations, and you just muted it. You muted it, man. Yeah, so
all our hard work.
You'll know if you have Prime. So you see how Paco has that little blue crown next to his name? That's Prime. So you'll know if you have it. You have to link your Amazon account with your Twitch account, and then you'll have access to a free one. But you have to go through that link.
If you Google like Twitch Prime or something like that, it'll probably give you the option to connect to it or something.
Yeah, it's not too difficult.
You have to do it on the desktop though, because you can't do it from mobile.
Yeah, I don't know why they limit so many options. And Twitch goes through Twitch app goes through so many updates, and it's getting closer to the desktop version, but it's still missing so many different things.
A very simple answer.
Okay.
Are you aware that Epic is currently in a lawsuit with Apple?
Let me know, y'all.
Yes, I do.
Because Apple takes a cut of everything that's made through any purchases in app, but because they can't control that, like in Amazon Prime, it's not an actual thing. That's why they don't allow it on phones. Same thing with Google Play. Google Play Store also takes a cut of everything that runs through apps.
Yes, but Google is a little bit more generous when it comes to taking the cut, or less generous when it comes to taking the cuts. Apple seems to be taking a lot more.
So actually, because of this lawsuit, Google Play has actually turned around and said, because you can sideload apps and stuff on Android, but basically so now, and they kind of had like, you're fine with a 5% and you're good with 15 or whatever. Now they're like, okay, you know what, 30% across the board, and that solves the issue.
Yeah, flat.
So
that way it's fair for everyone. There's no questions asked. It is what it is. What it is. You get what you get.
I just dropped my ring. It's fine.
But here we are. We're going back to District. Tunes now on the offense. And NWG getting a pretty decent spot here next to Market. placing a couple of proximity mines just behind that door. A little sneaky sneak, just in case they try to come in around and get that laptop. Already setting up the jammer, I believe, in that hallway that leads up towards the cinder block area. Jorker somewhat defending that area. Of course, if they place it there, as I believe they have, all they really have to do is defend that particular stairwell. And trying to get there, they're going to have to cross a minefield.
No.
No, because they are off.
You had to.
It worked, yeah.
Well, it worked, but it didn't work.
One's still sitting on top of red stairs.
It worked.
You're muting. Yeah, your muting worked.
Yeah, it worked to the point that you actually turned it off.
And it seemed to work so well that you didn't hear us the first time when we mentioned it.
Yeah. Our production guy's sleeping at the wheel.
I mean, he
Wait,
was
somebody
really
saw
busy
this?
shopping for
Did you guys
raised
hear the
products, you know?
notification?
There's only one there, right? Okay. Let's
How
go
are
down
those raised
on-
products,
so
by
they'll
the way?
see us cross.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Probably an eagle eye still.
Stop!
Yeah, he's still on Eagle Eye last time I
I
looked.
really do want those
Is he one on
downstairs.
sniper?
Nope. They were all kind of tucked back behind that little patio. Now this guy was at the very back
Should get it.
by the stairs. Between the two, you know, where you walk up.
You guys are killing me.
I'm gonna drop a motion right here on this garbage bin behind
Somebody's there.
us.
Okay, perfect.
Guys, you gotta understand, I've got Paco reading 3-star reviews. He's reading reviews on these energy supplement powder things, and it's driving me insane.
Right in the shop.
So what are we doing? Why am I
probably have the
leaving? Why am
jammer.
I leaving?
All right, Tunes moving up, about to activate those proximity mines that are right behind the door in cinder block pile.
Oh, mother.
Bugs Bunny activating it and is eliminated. Tay getting credit for that one.
We usually put it, so got a grenade in there.
And he went flying.
You got one coming down the back stairs now. You got another one coming to him now.
If someone puts a grenade in the
Setting up a
alley,
jammer
we
for a
take out that
quick
jammer,
hack,
we can
Looks
start
like
that.
potentially.
trying to come down through the
They
middle
first
of
got
the
to
shop.
get that jammer that is in that
One's
stairwell.
coming down inside the shop.
No, they're pushing. We gotta watch out, Drink.
What? Yep. He's going back to Eagle Eye. I've got eyes on 3. One at the top of the back stairs.
I'll push Daffy, but he gets eliminated.
One coming down the stairs to your left.
That is unfortunate. That vertical advantage really helped Jorker in that situation, who now pushed down in front of the storefront, applying that pressure along with Tay, getting 2 eliminations there. And that is it. NWG extending their lead, making it now 6-2.
Yeah, I don't know what grenades Daffy had there, but probably would have been better off just hucking them over the wall and hoping for the best there.
What map you guys?
Yeah, unfortunate. Trying to push up those stairs is never in your best interest because the vertical advantage that you have, especially with that cover at the top of the stairs, I mean, it's almost certain death if you're trying to go up without having already thrown grenades and causing the person to scatter and rush. But let's see if Tunes can turn it around. You know, at first it seemed like it was a fairly even match, and now with NWG taking such a substantial lead here, I wonder if they're a little bit concerned about their chances. Maybe getting their morale down just a little bit. It's not like they're moving fast. It's not like their tactics are poor. I think they're just getting outgunned at this point.
Yeah.
But some of those defensive tactics, especially with what Tay put up there with a couple of those proximity mines, very clever, getting an early elimination, already startling the Looney Tunes. You know, people don't usually use proximity mines anymore because a lot of people were running with a Koro or at least his skill to try to survive those explosions. So it's not very commonplace to see those proximity mines anymore, but I have actually started to see them a little bit more used in league play. So they might be having their comeback at this point. So we'll see if they continue that trend as we seemingly are moving into Gauntlet. Now, guys, again, I want to plug all the panels that are down below. If you're interested in joining our community and helping us grow, We did just add another host. So we have Timber, who has joined the Amateur Hour cast. He has been a great asset. He's the most well-dressed of us all. We did tell him right off the bat, you know, it's not a requirement, but you do you, man. And he enjoys dressing up and providing the commentary for you. If you like watching him, if you like what he's been doing, please be sure to show support, especially in the community.
I got an idea.
Okay, here we go. And right now, it looks like Looney Tunes still have 3 votes, and NWG has 1.
How's this for an idea? Timber, are you watching?
Oh boy.
Hold on, I gotta.
Yeah, you're gonna have to change your camera a little bit so we can see it. Tell me your act.
You and me, Tim.
Oh boy, he's all
Okay,
set.
you and me, buddy.
Oh gosh, are we setting new standards? That was another ace, by the way. Want to throw that out there. Don't want to let that one slide. Let's get some aces in chat for NWG.
All right, sorry. What? I didn't have my headset on, so I missed anything you said.
I was just saying there was an ace in that round, so throw those up in chat. I'm the only one who gets a pass, by the way.
Did you say anything about the suit?
Did I say? No, I didn't say anything about the suit. All I was saying was like you guys are seemingly setting a new standard that I just cannot achieve. So.
Raptor needs to get one.
Going into Gauntlet. It seems as though Looney Tunes have the plane for a defensive spot. Let's see what they do to set up as NWG is quickly making their way across the map.
My first cast, me and Timber do together. I'll wear the suit. We're going to be the finest casters on the 8C. I couldn't be bothered to put it on with Wolf. Not worth it. He's like a McDonald's kind of date, you know?
Yeah, I'm a cheap date, man.
One in the box from my seat.
Give me the substandard quality of service and food. I'm good.
It's
Looks like NWG is hanging out in the box room. Getting hit a little bit was Tay. So they're not rushing forward nearly as quickly this time. And in fact, retreating back to their teammates here. Bird back on Eagle Eye. Thank you so much for the bits there. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that right down.
A lot of shots from Tay up towards the plane, but not really doing much or finding any hit markers, but giving his team an opportunity to move up into a better position.
Right at the back wall, where I'm firing. Halfway in the middle of the back wall. 2 in the box room.
Careful. Oh, watch the nade. Watch the nade. I'm watching. Watch it. Get out of there, Birdie, if you don't need to.
Alright, somebody needs to watch the right-hand side, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to continue.
Yes, Cougar, they are doing very well, taking a substantial lead, 4 points. But the Tunes with a great vantage point from the plane, plenty of cover here, utilizing the space, keeping NWG at a preferred distance. And at this point, I don't know how advantageous this box room is for NWG, but they need to consider moving and taking a different route as Tay sees a lot of red.
Okay, make sure we're good on ammo over there, fellas. Locate the ammo going that way.
Looks like they're splitting up. Bird and Tay drawing the attention towards the box room, allowing their teammates to circle around and try to get a flank here. Daffy getting an elimination with C4 on Jorker. Watching that flank. Now it's a 4v3. NWG down 1 member.
Try to run while I do this, okay? I'm going to antagonize him. I'll tell you when to run.
I'm down here.
Alright,
Got one coming out this door.
Be careful, Dreamy. They're all on they're probably all on the plane.
I got 2.
Alright,
up with bugs, Joker. Go get some ammo.
Run behind the plane. I got one box behind me. Don't run through the middle.
Tay is narrowly escaping death every time he peeks out here.
Daffy Dog gets a down elimination on Birds the
One
Word.
in the box room.
14 shots. There's ammo right behind me. Go get it.
So one member of NWG trying to go for that flank.
I'm hurt.
Using that laser, Tay maintaining cover while trying to shoot through that window.
Yep, Dream, keep going, baby.
We'll just stay out of his
Keep
fire.
going, Dreamy, Dream. I'm
Roadrunner on the base floor, watching the flank for his team.
telling you to just hold this motherfucker.
Daffy out of ammo.
Where is it?
Go, Dream, go. Go, Dream.
What the fuck? Oh, nice, Joker. Okay, keep watching the box.
Marvin
There's
gets
still one
down
more.
elimination on Dreamy Suave.
Stay with you.
And there it is, one member left, leaving Tay all alone to fend for himself against all members of Looney
There's only
Tunes.
one left.
Pushing in underneath the plane. Let's see if he can do anything here. A lot of pressure on him right now, trying to force his way up into the plane, and he tries, but no, quickly gets eliminated. And the Tunes finally getting a victory after a long losing streak, getting back up on the board, making the score now 6-3.
Well, Wolf advertises HC with a shirt, so he doesn't need a suit. Well, I wear my Disturbed shirt as a warning for people.
They don't need the shirt to be worn, Titch.
For those that aren't aware, it's a warning. But
By the way, if you
amazing
are
show.
if you are interested in buying something with AHC on it, we have a new merch store over on Teespring. The link is in the panels below. Go check it out. Not only do we have shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, we also have a mug up on there. We have beach towel. We have a couple of face masks. My order is actually going to be coming in soon, hopefully sometime in the next week and a half or so. Really cool images there, all done by Joker, which we really appreciate. One logo that we generally don't see, which is the devil one. I think that's kind of cool. So that might be a limited time thing. I might take those down after a given amount of time, but really cool stuff. And if you have animals, whether dogs or cats, smaller breed generally, we do have some shirts for them as well. I did that because, well, I'm a sucker for animals, so I had to get those up on there.
Yeah, a guy I work with has a bull mastiff, and I was like, "Yo, we got to get one of these for your dogs. I want to try and squeeze your dog into this fucking thing."
It does come in various sizes, so
Yeah. I just want to see this 120-pound dog, just wearing this AHC sweater. You just can't wait. Love it.
some people like dressing up their dogs, man. We can't be
Some people like smearing their own feces on a wall, Wolf. It doesn't mean it's okay.
But I can't give people AHC toilet paper, dude. Like, I just can't. Like, it's not available. So if it were available, I'd make it available. Everyone can wipe their ass with AHC. That'd be great. But I just can't do it.
Wow. That's because there's a shortage on toilet paper.
Come on, Charmin. Pick up production, please.
Pick up production. So if I went grocery shopping today, and like at Walmart, there was no toilet paper and not even like Bounty, just regular paper towel. Like nothing. That whole aisle was just gone. I'm like, what is going on here?
I mean, there's never a situation where you need that much paper, tissue paper, paper towel, whatever. Dermo says you have an AHC shirt for a dog. That's when you know you made it. See, this man gets it. This man gets it.
All right.
We do still have our other market up. There are things that are available over there and only on there. So if you guys are interested, I can always get you that link. In fact, I might even make a separate link just so you guys have access to both. But here we are, back on Gauntlet with the Looney Tunes now on offense. Let's see how well NWG defends here.
Hurry up. Drop your shit and go quick. Drop the jammer anywhere, Drake. It don't matter. Let's go. I don't take.
The laptops between the plane.
It seems as though NWG doesn't want to waste any time putting down defenses real quick, setting up position across both sides of the plane. Looney Tunes already pushed up to that location, but not breaching quickly. Instead, they're going to take their time, work their way around, and see if they can get some visuals here.
Be ready, be ready. Yeah, hold this room. Not too many boots on ground.
Let's
Don't
all
make
three
noise.
team up on this guy right now.
Yep, as soon as you open that door, he's gonna be straight in front of you now.
Cinder also says, and you wonder why I chose Pajama Party.
Other side of this wall.
You know, as much fun as we joke about, technically, I've never actually fully asked you, but like, yo, leave them and come join Scrum Squad. But the offer is there.
Right side.
Just saying.
Oh man! God damn it!
Oh, wow. Marvin going down, attempting to try to protect Daffy.
Tay Drip Slavic getting 3 eliminations there.
What I tell you,
Wow, that
good
was
shit,
quick.
family.
Wow.
Now we go to the black site, and close it. Go to
All
the
right,
black
sounds like we're going to be going to Black Site next as NWG now taking the lead 7-3.
So they have clutched the overall victory, which really holds no value in the point system for NAFWL. But I like to see or say that if you get 7 wins, you get the best of victory, you know you've done something right. And NWG, although going up against Looney Tunes early in trading frequently, they have really pulled out all stops and taken a substantial lead here. Looney Tunes trying to find their footing, but just can't.
I know you're doing a Cinderella. It's okay. By the way, did you see? I did a personal weird little stream. What was that? Was that Saturday? Was it yesterday?
I saw that you're doing something for Karen.
Yeah, Karen
Stuff.
hit me up on. I think it was Friday. He must have hit me up on Friday. He was like, "Yo,
Did you play screen?
he's finally convinced his wife to build a computer." So
Says you're not on Firewall.
Nice.
he gave me his budget, and I went through everything yesterday on stream.
You're not doing hydro cooling, are you?
No, I'm not. Well, I'm doing an AIO, not a custom cooled. No, not a custom loop, but just a 240 AIO. It's only cooling the CPU. 240 is gonna be more than sufficient.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's actually the case that he actually picked was one that I was originally going to build in, but the case wasn't big enough for what I needed.
Mhm.
But it was definitely a contender. Like I was like, could I squeeze it in there? Like, could I? I was like, it's gonna be too tight. I don't want to buy it. So I went with a bigger case, but it's pretty cool.
I myself need to start saving up to build another PC because although mine has done me very well with the things that I have been doing, I need more space. I need better processing power. So Rick is actually going to be helping me with that in the near future. But he just moved, so I'm giving him time to get settled in and enjoy his house before I ask him to go to work. And he's also got to get back up in streaming, man. I miss watching that dude play. It's been a long
I was
time.
going to say, like, I saw him in stream. What was it, like the other week?
Mm-hmm.
Last week, I think I saw him in stream.
Yeah,
I
not
was
this past one, but the one.
Where the hell have you been, dude? Because he used to
Yeah.
stream like Fridays or something like that, or
He used to, yeah. Well, he used to stream often. Like his wife would work in the evening, so he would have plenty of time to hop on Call of Duty and stuff. So, but it's been a little bit stressful as of late because he's trying to scrounge up some funds, and he was getting a loan and everything, and that whole process was just absorbing so much time. So now that he's kind of settled in, he's got more crap than he thought he did. And I warned him of that. I said, while you're packing up, dude, you need to get rid of stuff while you're packing. That's the best time to do it.
So Viber says, what's a realistic budget to build a PC? So my question is always, what are you trying to do with it? That's really the most important question. Are you going to try to play VR on it? Are you just looking to stream? Are you looking to do like what I do, which is sort of a little bit of mass of everything? I play games and I do a lot of workload stuff for HC, for rendering and whatnot. So it really depends on what your work load is on the computer. But I mean, you can anywhere from 1,200 to in my case, $4,000.
Yeah, you can make it as expensive as you want. If you are trying to stream and you're trying to play PC VR, I would say 1,200 is probably your minimum. Especially if you're
You're in
trying
the
to
US,
do
we're Canadian, so
Roadrunner.
that's really like. So with my brothers, I just did his for just over 1,900, and that's with a 8-core Ryzen 7 2700X and a 2070 Super, which is basically the equivalent of a 2080, or it will be slightly better than
But
2080.
for anyone, I would wait for the 3000 series.
That's what I told him. I was like, dude, give it a couple of weeks, and the new CPUs are gonna come out. It's gonna lower the pricing, and then like the
And he went with the 2080 anyway.
the 6,000 Radeons are coming out. And he's just like, fuck it. He just bought everything today. And he just messaged me. He's like, everything's ordered. I was like, okay.
He should have just waited.
I'm like, all right.
He could have saved himself hundreds of dollars. But anyway, here we are on Black Site. Bird is back on Eagle Eye with the tunes. He got so close putting that C4 on that door, but just couldn't get it there in time.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Come on. No, he's right. Yeah, holy shit.
Alright, they're going the
I
opposite
know,
way.
right, bro?
Okay.
Come on.
All of them?
No, he did say it was clear at first.
Bugs Bunny on Eagle Eye himself, providing comms to his team.
Over there, I was like,
Still going that way. I got 1, 2. Hold on, nope. Yep, they're going that way. All 3, 4. There's one at the bottom of the stairs.
Those numbers sound like they mean something.
I'm here, right here.
Yeah,
for the pinch.
pretty much.
You guys get around that way. I'm popping doors here for the pinch.
I think
Right,
third one.
right.
On the
So
front.
yeah, if you're referring to the 2080 or the 3070, those are just model numbers.
The higher the number, the better it is.
Yeah, the newer generation it is pretty much, which means it's better performance overall. But the nice thing about the 30 series, the 3070, 3060, 3080, 3090, it's cheap, yet it either performs the same as or performs better than the current generation, but for much cheaper value.
Although pricing on the graphics card was still $930
That I'm not
Canadian.
surprised about.
for a
Graphics
2070
card.
Super.
Graphics cards, they are what they are.
I got these boxes in front of me.
Still taking it very slow. NWG split up a little bit here. Jorker opening up that door. Tay not seeing anyone. They're clearing that area. Bird
I got this guy pinned.
and Suave pushing out towards the street.
I'm down. Someone can get it.
Oh, and Daffy
No fucking way!
getting down.
Oh god, you guys.
And all the tunes dropping one by one.
One straight in front of
Roadrunner trying to defend here as best as he can. Going against all members, double fire,
There's some weird shit going on in this.
getting Suave down, but that's it. Tunes getting eliminated, and once again, NWG walking away with another win here
Let's go.
and an ace.
It's our host on this one.
I think they were just out positioned in that moment. The Tunes could have posted up a little bit better, set up a little bit better of a defense rather than being way out in the open, or at least confining themselves to narrow alleys. But let's see if they can come back and at least get one more victory on the board as we will return to Black Site with the Tunes on offense.
Cougar chimes in with the most useless trivia knowledge in history.
It is true, though.
Okay, it is, but like, what's the point? Like, why? By the way, what the fuck? Right.
Well, no one was trying to prove you wrong.
But yeah, I mean, GPU is generally going to run you basically half your build. Like half your budget of a computer is strictly GPU.
Mm-hmm. But a good build can last you a while. With how, dude, we got to play that game. Phasmophobia.
Don't make me. Don't.
Yes, we have to do it. I'm going to be in the same boat as you guys. If you have not seen videos on this Phasmophobia game, it is a new game. It was released in, I believe it was in September. I think it was just last month. It is a paranormal investigation game that is done so freaking well. And if you are scared of the paranormal like I am, I have to play it. And we're going to stream it. And I'm trying to get Titch to do it because he's a scaredy cat just like me. Just saying, we're gonna have to do it. And I told the Karen he's in for it.
Go back to black. Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. But Paco, if you want to get in on that, we got to do it, dude. We got to play.
You guys want to do
It seems fun. Up to 4 people. Oh, Cinderella, it's fun. I'm gonna.
No, it doesn't sound like fun. It sounds like the opposite of fun. The absolute opposite of fun.
Look that up on YouTube. There are so many streamers out there, and I don't know, media influencers that are playing this game. It is a blast, and I can't wait to do it. And it's pretty cheap on Steam, to be honest. Yeah, and it's sitting like almost 5 stars entirely. Is it still 5 stars, Paco? Click the link, man. Well, go to Steam then. You're computer savvy. You need to check it out, man. It's fun. I encourage anyone to check it out. But anyway, why don't we get back to some competitive play here? We are going to be going back to Black Site. Looney Tunes are going to be on the offensive. For all those interested in what we're going to do besides Firewall, we are going to continue providing you Firewall content, but as new games are released, we do want to cover those. I don't have any news on NAFWL for you other than the fact that there were at least 2 items that needed to be corrected for Sony to allow them to push forward with the beta. So that has already been resubmitted, but of course Sony takes their time with certain things and prioritizes certain games. So we're just waiting to hear back from that, but I guarantee you when that beta comes out, people are going to absolutely love that game. And when Solaris finally gets its update patch going into the pro season, as they're going to be calling it, we're going to have the party invites, we're going to have private matches, and they're looking to add more game modes. So we're going to have a whole lot of fun stuff coming your way, and we're going to bring it to you here on Amateur Hour, as well as some Rocket League fun. Hopefully we can actually get an AHC tournament going.
Yeah, I know that going free to play, a lot of people in the community, I've been getting direct messages from some players. They're like, I played Rocket League and it's hella fun, and I'm like, it is. It's also frustrating as hell.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested in, if you guys haven't checked it out, it's free now. Check it out. Let me know what you think, and if you guys want to do a fun little tournament, little pop-up one-day tournament, let me know.
Yeah, no stakes. And yes, Cougar, I did already pre-order. I was a lucky one. I didn't get selected by Sony, but I was able to put a pre-order in at Target before all that flopped. So, yeah, I'm all set.
Marvin, get back with the team.
I did not.
I heard somebody over that way,
They should be available in end of October, early November, something like that. I know some stores are already popping them back up as pre-order ready.
One guy. I'm on cam. Okay, from you it'll be like the third SUV back towards the 10.
Okay. I'm gonna push into this store.
NWG really pushed up far for their defensive positioning. They really want to catch the Looney Tunes off guard here and get an early victory so they can end this night strong. Daffy finding someone early on, but not able to get any eliminations, using those sticky grenades, getting someone down. Tay being quickly eliminated there, found all alone. Jorker getting it down on 2 members of the Tunes. Bugs going down now. Marvin, the last one alive. He seems to be the survivor of the group, downing Jorker. Not able to get that final elimination, waiting for the rest of NWG to filter in on his location. But he just cannot survive, as Dreamy Suave kind of being the MVP of NWG tonight. And that's it. The Tunes lose once again. NWG getting the victory there, making the score now 9-3. And that is the final. Ladies and gentlemen, NWG winning tonight's match between Looney Tunes and NWG Black and White. And for those who don't know what NWG stands for, Ninjas with Guns.
Last cast says about most will be disappointed by Alvo. So I've really thought about Alvo, I mean, Wolf has been one of the lucky people to get in with the right people and been able to play it since how long have you been playing it now?
Since the first build, so like even pre alpha. So I've had the very first build all the way up to the most recent build.
Yeah. So having seen a little bit, and as well as what they've put out, I haven't actually played it, but it's a very different play style. And I think that's like, as much as people on Firewall are like, I can't wait for something else in Alvo to come out. I think because of the total different play styles. I mean, they're shooters, but aside from that, like it's a little bit more fast paced. The whole respawn. It does have a little bit more modes, but it's going to be interesting to see how the overall community responds. I don't think it's going to be the Firewall killer that people were talking about.
No, I think Firewall is still going to stand the test of time. People are going to constantly go back to Firewall because it is a quality game. Granted, their servers do suck because it is a P2P. It is not the best way of running a multiplayer game. Alva will not have that problem. I already know that it's going to be a different kind of server. There are going to be bots. So if there are players that are not in yet, those will be supplemented with bots. But as soon as someone logs in and they can get in the middle of a match, they will replace those bots. And you're going to have a variety of modes from team deathmatch to free-for-all. They're working on Search and Destroy right now. So Search and Destroy is the same thing as Firewall. And there's also consideration for zombies in the future. So if anyone wants to do something like that, that's also available. But there's different aspects of the game, such as kill streaks, which is a unique feature. And there's also jumping. So it's multi-tiered. That doesn't require you to run upstairs or anything. And you can climb ladders. It's a really cool game. Is it to the graphic fidelity of Firewall? No. But it's also an indie team of a very small number of people. I'm not at the liberty to share how many people, but I can guarantee you it's impressive with the number of people that they have, what they do, and how fast they accomplish those things. So is it going to be for everyone? No, but neither was Solaris. And that was developed by First Contact Entertainment, and that's hurting right now on its initial launch. So, but be prepared for these games because there is going to be a fan base for them. And if leagues start in any of them, we're going to try to cover it the best of our ability.
But speaking of indies or smaller developing teams like Elysia, when that comes out, I'm gone. See ya.
Forget it. Forget the real world, man.
But that one, I know we're kind of going off a weird topic, but I mean, congratulations NWG. Now we're just going off on tangents. It's Sunday.
It's just fine.
We've been kind of pretty lazy this stream. I'm not gonna lie. We've been off on weird tangents all night. ILYSIA. It's like
so 2020 is going to be an amazing year for the VR MMORPG community.
But I mean, small. But the problem is like it's not beta's not supposed to be out until like October of 2021.
Yeah,
that's a long way out. It's already been in production for quite a while. I mean, we've known about it for quite a long time, but
about a year and a half.
But it looks so good though.
It looks really good, and it plays kind of janky. I was in on the pre-alpha for that as well. So they're getting ready to launch the alpha. They were waiting for the Kickstarter to finalize, and now that that's done, they actually raised close to $160,000, which is about $100,000 over what they originally wanted. Thank you so much, Last Crest, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. And to answer your question, I can't answer your question. So I do apologize. I'm not at liberty to share that. But yeah, the pre-alpha build, the mechanics that they have employed are really, really awesome. The variety of options they're going to afford you with because of the stretch goals that they made. Not only can you have a mount, but you can have a mount that can carry multiple people. You can also breed your mounts, so you can have one mount, and rather than buying or finding another one, you can breed one and maybe even sell it to someone else. You can have pets, breed your pets, and there's just a whole bunch of different things that you're going to be able to do. It's going to be a huge world that is vast and fun and very WoW-like.
Yeah, anybody that played like the original like World of Warcraft back in the day, just picture just being in VR. like that. And like as an old school WoW player, like that to me is just like and like they have the climbing edge. It's just doing it right now. Like the ability to climb on and stuff like that is just like the whole map is like you can climb a tree. You literally just go over. You can climb a tree. Like it's.
Yeah, the verticality is awesome, and the large titans that are going to be involved in the summons and stuff like that. Yes, those images that you do see, if you actually check out the images or watch the videos, those are to scale. They are huge, and they do work on Quest. I can confirm because that's what I was playing it on. And it's incredible what they've been able to accomplish. So if you're into MMORPGs, it's definitely one to check out. It is one of the most hyped among the three that are very popular right now in terms of the Kickstarter world. So definitely check that out if that's up your alley. But that's pretty much all I got. Do you have anything, Titch?
No, that's going to be pretty much it for me. Daffy, no problem, man. Thank you for streaming. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming to me with all the information. I know Wolf probably went to somebody for information, but I had it all. But awesome. Good job, boys. Sorry you couldn't squeak out the win on this one. Best of luck next time in WG. Congratulations. That's it for me. Wolf, send us away.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Amateur Hour Commentary, bringing to you the North American Firewall League Season 4 match between Looney Tunes and Ninjas with Guns Black and White. And until next time, folks, peace.
Hello. All this energy. All this energy.
What's this knob do?
No, wait.